Survival Geek here, and welcome to my first electrical tutorial in Survivalcraft. So, what I have here is it's a keypad lock that only activates if you put in the right combination. So, right now the correct combination is 1, 2, 3. So if I put in 2, 1, 3, see nothing happens, and this is the reset right here. I put in 1, 2, 3. See accepted. The code accepted light turns on. If you look back here, the circuitry is actually not super massive. So, anyways, let's get started. Start by building out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 blocks across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks up. This is just a frame of our interface to give us a reference of all our wiring. Right, then a reset button needs to be here. Keys go right here. And then I'll put accepted and blocked indicators there. I'm going to go ahead and fill this in with another color. Forgot to put my 3 7-segment displays in right there. All right, so for the buttons, when you hit G, you can edit the voltage of the button you're going to place. So the first one needs to be at 2, and the reason it's not just 1, I'll explain in a minute. Even though it's 4, number 1 on the keypad, we're going to be setting them all 1 above what they actually represent. So then 2 will be 3, and 3 will be 4, and so on. Make sure you remember to make 0, 1, and not, oh gosh. So apparently, if you set the voltage of the button in your hand, it doesn't affect the voltage of the button that you place. So you're going to have to place them, then change the voltages. I just found that out. So I'm going to have to go back through and change all mine to be the right ones. And on the reset button, just leave it at max voltage. Now you need to dig 9 blocks back, 11 blocks across, and 2 blocks down. Like this whole area right here, dig it out. Right, now place 5 blocks straight back from right below the 0 button. And then 1 back on this side. Place 5 more. And then place 2 wire through blocks right there like that. Now back from the reset button, go back 2 blocks. Go down 1. And then place 3 blocks like that, flush with the end of those wire through blocks. Now, off the end of this 5-block row, place a wire through block diagonally like that. And then take an analog to digital converter and put it on there like that. Make sure it's analog to digital and not digital to analog. Then take 2 blocks over here like this. 1 wire around all sides of the converter. Then run a wire over here to a NOT gate. Then take another color. I like to do another color here. Run it around there like that. Right, now take an OR gate Place it on this block right here, facing that way. Then take two AND gates. Place one going into it there, and the other one going into it there. Now run wires out from there like that, up into this wire through block. Then place a NOT gate here. Run a I like to do white on the reset line. Down into the side of that AND gate. Right. Now take a blue wire or whatever color you want to use. Whatever color you use, make sure that you use the same color each time. Like if you used red when I used blue, every time I use blue, make sure you use red. That way you don't have any lines connected that aren't supposed to. So connect all the buttons on the back, run them over into this AND gate, and then connect this line over into the other side of that AND gate. All right, now we're going to place a block, one block off that wall. We're going to come down one and out three like that. Now take two wire through blocks, place them like that, just like they are one block down below them. Then we're going to take four blocks back towards the panel like that. And then we're going to extend five out this way, just like the five down there. This is going to be a little bit of a repeat of what was on the bottom. Come out one with the wire through like that, and we're going to put analog to digital on it. We're going to put wire all around that. We're going to come out from there like that, just like we did below. I'm going to put our NOT gate on there. And then we're going to attach it to our NOT gate and then run the line around over the wire through, just like we did down below. We're going to have our OR, our AND, and our AND. We're going to run our reset line up like that. I'd probably get rid of that block for that wire. We're going to run over into the side of that AND gate, just like we did down below. We're going to come two blocks out from the wall. This is where the circuit starts to differ on this layer. Then we're going to put a block there like that. We're going to run the white wire from this, from this down the side. We're going to put a adjustable delay gate right here. We're going to set that to 0.5 seconds. I'm going to run this over here. And then we need to take an AND gate. Put it right there. Run our wires off there into the side of that AND gate. Then bring this wire up to the AND gate like that. And then this AND gate will run into the side of that AND gate. And then we will go ahead and put in our red wire right there like down below. And then we can take green wire, run it up into the wire through block. Right, so this next layer is going to be pretty much a copy of the one below. So, except for this one block, we're going to have extra. It's going to go right there like that. Now we can put our through block right there. On the digital. We're wiring around that. Blocks out from it. into the NOT gate, white wire, blue wire around here, right, OR gate, and we're gonna run our reset around, let's see, up through there like that. Looking at the side of that AND gate. Putting our green wires going up into that block. Our AND gate here. Run the buttons into the AND gate. Then we're going to come across here with the white wire and put our delay gate right there with a 5.5 second delay. Just like that. And then we can run our blue wire over into the side of that AND gate. I forgot to put the red wire right there. Okay, this is where the circuitry is going to get a little bit different, a little weird. So we're going to cut 2 blocks off of straight from that OR gate there. I'm going to put a wire through block. I'm going to run the green wire up into the wire through block. Then we're going to put a memory circuit right here. We're going to run the green wire down into the circuit. And we're going to run red wire there like that for later. Right, now we're going to go 3 blocks down off of this one. 2 blocks up off of this one. We're going to put a battery right here with a NOT gate going out of it. We're going to grab another memory circuit or memory bank. We're going to put it right there. It's the right orientation, yeah. And then we're going to run the green wire from this top circuit all the way around into the side of that. I messed up. This actually needs to be a wire through. And the green goes up on top of the wire through like that. And then the wire through goes down 1 more block. No, 2 more blocks. Like that. And we need an exclusive OR gate. Make sure it's exclusive OR. Going down into the side of a NAND gate. Just like that. And we're going to run that wire that we attached to this wire through down into the side of that exclusive OR. And then we're going to run this NOT into the other side like that. Now directly adjacent and catty corner to this block right here like that. We're going to go 6 blocks in that direction. And then we're going to run a brown wire around here and down into that wire through row. Now we're going to go 5 blocks out from the 3rd digit. And then 4 blocks this way. Go ahead and wire those together like that. And then we need to run the top of our memory bank up into that wire through block like that. Alright, now we're going to run out 4 blocks from the 2nd digit, and then 2 blocks out from the 1st, and then we're going to go 2 blocks out from both of them like that, and then we're going to go ahead and hook them up. And then from this one, we need to go 2 blocks down, just like that. Now, from here, we're going to go 3 blocks down, like that, and then we're going to put 2 blocks on there like that. All right, now grab another memory circuit. First, we need to add another block there. And then run, but I'll have to get it on this side and put a green wire on the back of that block. And run it into the side of this memory gate, or memory bank. And then we're going to run blue wire up through there and into this wire through block. Right now we're going to come over a block and down a block like that. Then we're going to run that red wire we saved for now up into that wire through block. Right now we're going to come over one block from the end of this wire through and then down another block, and then we come out 5 blocks. Wait, no, only 4. No, we need to go all the way. We need to go 5. Yeah. And then we need an exclusive OR gate going into the side of a NAND gate. We're going to run a green wire over into the side of that exclusive OR. Now we're going to come down 3 blocks like that, and right here we're going to put a battery. Out of the battery we're going to have a NOT gate, and then we'll run a red wire over into the side of that exclusive OR. Now we're going to place 2 blocks that way. Going to have wire through block on the end there, or right there on the side. And we're going to have 4 blocks coming down from this gap here, like that. And then we're going to have a battery right here. Right, so I made a mistake earlier. This memory bank needs to be shifted over to, so we had the memory bank on these 2 blocks, but they were shifted over. And then we're going to run our green wire back into the side of the repositioned memory. And then we're going to put a blue wire there, and that runs back up to that blue line we put in earlier. Also made another mistake with the placement of the delay gate. I had it right here. It also needs to be shifted over underneath where we just moved the memory bank to. That way we can now run green wire over here and down into an exclusive OR. Now we need 3 wire through blocks like this. We need a NAND gate on the bottom like that. And then we need to grab this exclusive OR line down here and run it into that block. And then run that block over there into the bottom of that. We're going to grab a white line from here and run it over to the end of that block. Actually, this line needs to be brown. Then we're going to take this battery and run it into the side of that NAND gate, or that NAND gate like that. We're going to run it over around and then up into the side. Wait a minute. Oh, we need to change the side that this wire's going on to this side. That way those don't connect. like that. So this wire runs out of this battery down, it touches up into this NAND gate, it goes down, up this line into the side of that NAND gate, and it also needs to go over there or up into that NAND gate like that. Now we're going to come two wire through blocks off the corner of that NAND gate there. And then on the ends of these wire through blocks, we're going to put analog to digitals. That, and we're going to surround them with wire like we did earlier with like that. Then we're going to run this one back here down to a NOT gate. And then we're going to do this. I'm going to take an AND gate and run the NOT into the side of the AND. And then we're going to take two blocks from that analog to digital. We're going to run our white wire over to the side of the AND gate. Oh, and we also need an inverter like that. Now back from where we left this AND gate down here, we're going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to come one block from there and then over and then back this way. We're going to run a white wire over here to a NOT gate. Then we're going to run a blue wire from this AND over here. This actually needs to be the AND gate, and then we run the wire into the side like that. And this AND gate is going to become our output signal. Alright, so we're going to go one block over, and then we're going to take wire throughs and go 4 blocks up. And then we're going to go across like this with 3 blocks. We're going to run our result over into the bottom this wire through block. And then this wire through block, we're going to run 2 lines off of it. One goes over to our confirmed, and then we're going to invert one and run that into our the negative, the saying it hasn't been accepted yet. And I think that's everything. I'm going to just look over. Wait a minute. I missed. This needs to have a wire back there so that connects up there. Yeah. And I'm going to check everything real quick, and then I'll show you how to set the code. All right. So there's a few things we need to do before we can test it. I forgot to mention that we need to set up these memory banks so that their memory it's got 2 zeros and then 1 through 9 like that in the first row. And all 3 of them need to be set up that way. And I had a delay gate that I didn't have set right. Make sure both delay gates are set to 0.5 seconds. I didn't. It was causing something to break. Now I'm going to show you how to set the codes once you've got the memory in there like that, and all 3 of them. The way you set the code is you go to each of these batteries and you set their voltage to 1 above what you want the number to be. So this would set it to 3. And I went ahead and added these blocks to label which place value they correspond to on the display. So this is first number, this is second number, and this is third number right here. So I'm going to set it to 3, 5, and 4. Why not? 3, 5, 4. 3, 5, 4. So now, if we come over here, we hit 3, 5, 4. As you can see, the green light lights up saying that we've entered the right code. Hit reset, try the wrong code, doesn't accept it. So if you were going to use this to power like a door or power some kind of contraption, the line you'd want to run out to power it is that green one right there. So you could run it off actually this blue one and run it over to whatever you want to power. But anyways, that is my keypad combination lock. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.